yellow truck. Bet they both gon' clear the scene. Watch me do 100 miles per hour when the light turn green. You know you can't ride with us if you can't show the bubble beat. Once you hit a revving on the engine, you know what that means. Red car, yellow truck. Bet they both gon' clear the scene. Watch me do 100 miles per hour when the light turn green. You know you can't ride with us if you can't show the bubble beat. Once you hit a revving on the engine, you know what that means.
Okay guys, I'm back. So here's the update. So I wound it up. Excuse my dogs. So I winded up getting the computer or PCM from Flagship1. Got here, opened it up, put it on, loaded it up. It seemed to work fine, you know, for like the first, I want to say maybe 5 minutes or so. You know, until it got up to temperature. I shut it off, and when I went to turn it back on, I tried hooking up the HP tuners to it and everything, and it wasn't reading. You know, it wasn't picking up a connection or anything like that. So I emailed, or I think I may have called or emailed Flagship1, and they were real quick, real diligent about, you know, getting back to me. Basically just told me, hey, send it back in, you know, and we'll check it out and see what we need to do, you know, to get you back straight. Well, long story short, they told me it would take maybe 4 to 6 weeks or something like that. They said it was going to be longer than what it was when I first initially ordered the PCM. Crazy enough, I think it took less than 2 weeks, and this thing was the new one. Well, they sent me a new one. It's right here. Now this time you'll actually see me open it up. What was real cool about them is it wasn't no hassle, you know, or anything like that. They just told me, hey, they asked me a few questions. I answered the questions, and then, dang, this is hard to do with one hand. I answered the questions though, guys, and then, hold on a second, guys. Alright, sorry about that. I'm not using my tripod at the moment. But yeah, I answered all the questions, and they just had me send it back in. I didn't have to pay for the shipping, you know, to send it back in or anything like that. And like I said, within a couple days, I got notification that, you know, they had received it and that they would be working on it, and, you know, just give them some time. Next thing I know, man, like I said, a week and a half later, they're telling me that this is being, you know, it's being shipped out. It gets shipped out. They actually tell me one day that it's going to be here. I believe it's supposed to show up on Wednesday. Today is Monday, so it also showed up early. So needless to say, what I'm trying to say is, so far, my experience with Flagship1 has been stand up. It's been tip top. I have no complaints. I'm going to go ahead and get this one opened up. I already showed y'all what it's like. It's probably another one of these packages, and then will be the PCM. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one thrown on, load it up. I'll be back with this update and let you know how things worked out. All right, y'all, here's the update. So far, I've put the key in. I've done the read, so I was able to read both the PCM and the TCM. So now, let's see if I can pull up. See, awesome. See, I haven't been able to do any of this stuff. See, shift scheduling. We haven't been able to do any of this on the truck. Yeah, this would be the only thing I could see would be this screen here. So now, once we get the new converter, actually right now we should be able to change something. But I'm not a tuner, but I'll definitely get this over to my tuner. But I'm happy with the Flagship1. So far, so good. I don't have no complaints. I would definitely continue to use them if I ever need something flashed, or I need a PCM or anything like that. Because like I said, I didn't have any issues. And when I did have an issue with one that they sent me, You know, they took care of it. They rectified it really fast and got the new one back to me. I'm satisfied. I'm happy. So yeah, definitely a thumbs up for Flagship 1. Go check them out. Peace.
Red car, yellow truck, bet they both gon' clear the